When I look at our tax code, I guess you have to philosophically say, what are you trying to do with this tax code? What are you trying to do? In my view, we should be doing things that make America the most competitive place in the world to do business. We should be doing things that reward investment in not only new technologies, but our people. And we should be driving more and more people to work as opposed to pushing them onto the sidelines. If you were going to have 2 or 3 provisions as you look over the next couple of years, it would be vitally important to making sure that America stays competitive, that the world continues to invest their dollars here in America, and that we continue to create jobs. What would those 3 things be?
I'd build on the success of reducing the corporate income tax when Reagan and the Democrats in a bipartisan manner in 1986 reduced that from 50 down to 34%. The rest of the world saw that, and they all brought their income tax, corporate income taxes, down below ours. And in the United States, we sat around, Clinton took it back to 35, and we just didn't do anything. And every other country, eventually even Japan, came in under us, and then we were punishing investment in American businesses worse than communist China, worse than other countries. And then when we took it from 35 down to 21, that was tremendously good, and both the increase in people's life savings that shot up and the wages that shot up as well, beyond what had way beyond what had happened in the previous 8 years with a different approach. Take a look at that success. Take the corporate income tax down to 14% at least, and the reason 14 is the Europeans want to set up a cartel at 15. And Biden has said, let's join the cartel so the American people will have their taxes decided by guys in Germany and France. And we need to break the idea of that cartel. Take the corporate tax down. That will get you more investment and more growth. The other thing is index capital, the basis for capital gains, because the inflation of the last 3 years is very damaging to the country. So talk about wages going up. They haven't gone up as quickly as inflation has. People are getting poorer. So in this country.
we are all feeling that, and I'll make one final comment and thank you for that. We can raise all the revenue that we want here through whatever method that this body decides, but we have a broken budgeting process, a broken appropriations process, until we have the courage to go and deal with our budget process and do the reforms in this country, and to have the intellectual honesty to talk about mandatory spending in a way that's good for Americans. The whole system, we're shooting rubber bands at the moon. With that, yield back. My time's expired.